What's up, everybody? Let's proceed to play. Let's go ahead and go back up on our training. On our last episode, we did stop training. So let's go ahead and finish some of these more exercises and see if we can open up more doors.
Good to see you.
Or I should say challenges, not trainings.
Do you remember what I told you about propelling enemies up in the air?
Airborne enemy cannot retaliate until they're back on their feet.
At least that got in your head. Let's go over your upward attacks. Use them to hit targets above you. Also to propel ground enemies in the air.
Let's go! Let's do this! 1 2 3. What's next?
Warning. Using the same upward attack twice in a row will lessen its effectiveness. You can also use an upward attack in a fighting combination. Be sure you're within range to strike.
Okay, this is a little bit more challenging, so... There we go. Perfect. That one was not good.
Following through with your attacks lets you stay in the action. Remember, Rashaba. Even a constant wind can carve a mountain. Now then, the forward slide. It's a chance to engage with an offensive advantage.
Whoa, okay. Just gotta time it perfectly, though. There we go.
Closing the distance. That suits me.
Now let's combine everything. Chase the enemy mid-air after your upward attack.
Oh wow, okay. So this one's a little bit tougher. So let's do that. There we go.
Vary your upward attacks. The same one twice in a row will not give you the same propulsion.
I understand.
Okay, let's see what else we have. Aerial attacks.
Now for a specialty of yours. Acrobatic techniques. Ready for the next lesson?
Yes, sir.
I'm always
Let's go.
ready.
Always ready.
You know about mid-air combinations, but there are other options. Try to reach the flying enemy.
Easy enough.
You cannot chain attacks after this move, but it should prove itself useful in certain situations. Alternatively, you can aim at enemies directly below you. Mind your position.
Now that's a new way to lift up the enemy.
You can send the enemy up even higher with aerial combinations, rather than sending them far away.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh boy, this one's gonna be a bit tougher. Okay, so I gotta... Okay, let's try that again. Gotta be faster on this one. Let's try that again. gotta be faster. Let's try it from this side. Maybe it suits me a little better. Nope. Oh, okay. This one is very tough. I have to admit, this one I haven't. So I have to probably hit it from the low. There we go. Okay. Let's try again here. There we go. Okay. One more. This one is the toughest one yet that I have encountered. Just because you have to lift him up, hit him, and then you have to keep him up in the air. There we go. Okay.
This technique is valuable. You can save on time or throw your foe towards environmental hazards.
That is if I can remember it at the time of combat.
You can also send them crashing into the ground, if you prefer.
Alright, so same one, just down. Okay, this one's a little bit easier just because he's already on his way down. And I can just hit him while he's moving down, but when I have to keep him up in the air is when it becomes really challenging.
If I rush to the ground afterwards, I can maintain my flow before they get back on their feet.
For that, you know more than I do. I'm past the age to perform cartwheels at the fair.
Huh.
Okay.
Very funny.
Alright, what is next? Charged attacks.
Sargon, remind me what our ancestors said about Athra.
Athra flows through the universe and all living things. As much as weapons are the extension of our bodies, Athra is the extension of our will.
Precisely. You've been listening. Athra can be channeled, intensified in your blades, until they are saturated with energy. Athra-charged attacks have several advantages. They can be destructive and even increase your focus. Look at you.
Easy enough.
I can see your Athra radiating. You've come a long way since I met you. But mastery is a never-ending journey. Now then, focus your Athra in the middle of a ground combination.
Right in between moves. Give it a try.
How's that gonna work? Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. That's a cool move. I kinda like this move.
You see that? It's effective at annihilating enemy defenses. And if they do not break, they will certainly be weakened. Are you also able to do that in the air?
I've practiced the technique to crush targets from above. I'll show you.
Okay. There we go. Shouldn't... Oh, like that. There we go. Okay.
Perfect. These are strong attacks, and they knock back the enemy, marking the end of the combination. With proper training, Athra, the everlasting blaze, is yours to channel and control.
Okay, how many more of these do we have? Enemies reactions, defensive options, advanced movements, parry, Athra search. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's roll through them real quick.
No fighting style rules above all. The greatest combatants understand adaptability. Knowing your opponent's strengths is key to bringing them down. Take massive opponents, for example. They react differently to upward attacks. Give it a go.
My strikes knocked them back, but but they're too heavy for me to lift them off the ground.
Worse still, some opponents can ignore the recoil of your strikes because of their build or magic. You must be vigilant, as this means they can counterattack during your fighting combinations.
Are there even worse enemies out there? None of my attacks have any effect on them.
Not showing signs of pain doesn't mean they didn't get hurt. And careful what you wish for. The Citadel is full of mysteries. We're not out of the woods yet. And one more thing. Some enemies can recover while you're in the middle of your combination. Some can parry your next strike, cutting short your chain of attacks. You can find out for yourself.
I see more and more the benefit of sending the enemy up in the air whenever that's possible.
But you know that's not always possible. The best defense is not always offense.
Alright, defensive options. Let's see what we have on this one.
A warrior who throws himself into the fray without defensive skills can win battles, but never wars.
It's not the first time I've heard you say that.
The goal is to structure combat in such a way as to hit the enemy without ever being hit in return. Your dodges, backwards and forwards, allow you to pass through enemy attacks and remain unscathed. Your last strike in a ground combination does not allow these actions. The price to pay for power. You can also end your combination early with a jump. While in the air, you can dodge by doing a backflip. Jumping while chaining attacks can also be used offensively. Parrying is the best defense against a head-on attack, turning the table in your favor. Not all attacks can be parried. If you're attacked from both sides, escaping is your best option. Parrying and dodging are not unique to us, Sargon. You can expect enemies who can do the same.
Alright, on to the next one. Advanced movements.
You already know this well. How recovering your balance after striking is when you're most vulnerable. After a successful dodge, the odds are in your favor. Launch a counterattack right at that moment.
Okay, so... there we go. That's a powerful move. I like this move, it's very
I could do this
powerful.
all day long.
Attacking from behind is also advantageous, and even more so when the enemy is already engaged.
Okay, so let's try this again, so... let's try... okay. Let's try... there we go. One more to go. There we go.
Careful against fast foes. They may turn around and punish your attempt at a sneak attack.
Only if they can match my speed.
You can kick while sprinting to propel the enemy into the background,
And to make a loud entrance.
Why not? I mean, that's what we're here for, right? Okay. Let's try that again. Why is it not working though? Let's try again. Oh, I gotta hold R2. Let's try that. So... Okay. I have to be able to measure it correctly though. Let's try again. I gotta be a bit quicker. There we go. That took a second. Let's try again. This one sucks because you really have to measure where you're at.
Sprinting allows you to close the distance. You can still perform an upward attack.
Okay, on to the next one, parry. So we have 2 more left.
Artaban, I want to perfect my parrying technique. What do you have for me?
The art of parrying requires perfect timing and faced head-on.
Okay. I gotta get faster. There we go.
You've learned well. As you may have discovered, projectiles can also be returned to the sender.
Return to sender. And that was slow. That was slow. Let's try again. Now, there we go.
Do be vigilant. Once more, not all projectiles can be parried. Some moves give you better opportunities to counter. Learn to identify them, and don't miss.
Oh, this is my favorite move. I love this move. Let's go. Who's next? By far, this is my favorite move. I mean, so cool, just the way he jumps up and
Few
gets him
enemies
from
are
the
able
back.
to recover from your rush-bar counters.
Actually, I named them downburst counters.
Whatever you say.
I wish I could parry any attack.
You know that's impossible. Even for me. Fortunately, your senses are sharp. You'll know in advance if an attack can be parried or not.
Oh yeah, I cannot parry this one.
This isn't the
That's
whole
right.
day's lesson, right?
There is a lesson in every failure. Did you see the effect of the hit you took? That's what you get when you miss a parry and pay for it. Getting hit this way is particularly dangerous, and your Athra focus takes a hit too.
Well, I can feel it in my jaw now.
And one more, Auto Search. So we can get our way
Athra,
finally.
the everlasting blaze, the unifying energy that interlaces the cosmic tapestry. It's the flame that gives and takes, embodying the very core of existence. Its presence and blessing extend throughout the cosmos. By discerning the cadence of Athra's flow, you can better navigate exercises and cures. Athra bestows stability and longevity upon those who seek its guidance. Sargon, your Athra burns brighter with each successful technique and can be unleashed all at once.
Athra Surge. I've used it before.
Get in position and start channeling it. Conversely, taking hits will break your focus and your Athra will dissipate. Riskier actions, such as parrying and launching charged attacks, are even more effective. Try to parry this enemy and see how fast you can gather your Athra.
Oh wow. This one is much more difficult than the others, just because he's so much stronger. Let me try blocking him. See if that's any. See if that gets me anywhere any faster. Ooh. Well, not that way.
Keep in mind that dodging is safer, but it will not build up Athra. Parry whenever you can. Let's talk about the Athra Surge. Since it has dodging properties, it's ideal for counterattacks. It's useful for breaking down defenses, and can stop attacks that are usually, well, unstoppable.
Whoa.
Every warrior prides themselves on developing their ultimate techniques, but you can also learn from them. Keep in mind that Athra ignites the soul, gracefully moving through unending transformation. Harnessing, charging its strength is merely a single expression of its multifaceted nature. Fine work. You now know all the basics. Don't forget, you can always visit for a training session. If you learn new moves, perhaps we can figure out together how to use them. Take this for starters.
Let's see what we got. Arthur Search. Release a powerful unfurling wave. Okay, at the end. Okay, can be triggered from the ground or in the air. Perfect. Let's see. Okay, I am close to the Mount Qaf tree, so let's go ahead and do that real quick.
Good to see you.
Free training, not really interested in that. Let me go back to the Mount Qaf tree, get my Arthur Search, and we'll continue the journey. So there is a lot of training. Just feels like sometimes that remembering all these things during combat might be a bit difficult. While I'm fighting an enemy, I just wanna go ahead and make sure I defeat them fast as fast as possible. So I don't know if I'll be able to remember all those training sessions. They were somehow good at some point, but at some point I think they were a bit too long as well. So it is what it is. We did complete it, and let's continue our journey. Let's see, where can we go? Let's see where we get from here. Okay, so yeah, this way I wasn't able to go anywhere. That's not what I wanted. Let's go back up. I believe some of these areas had closed doors, so like this one. I believe... Let me get rid of this guy here real quick. He was starting to annoy me here really bad, so I had to get rid of him. I believe there was nothing else to do in this spot, for now at least. Yeah, so nothing to do here. Let's continue our journey down. One was closed. I believe we were here. I believe the bottom... Let's go back down here. I feel like I should be able to get through this puzzle. So I do need to be able to jump here. To probably jump somewhere here to be able to jump on top. Let's see. Let's try it. Yeah, so... okay, so let's try this. I think I saw... Okay. And I think now we should be able to move this. There we go. Let's wait. Make sure we coordinate accordingly. Probably one more round. Somewhere around maybe here. I think this needs to be on top. Okay, let's try it again. So wait, that one's there. This one is over here. There we go. I think this should hopefully work now. There we go, much closer to that. Okay, I thought I needed a higher jump or something along those lines to be able to get past this one, but luckily I was able to do it, so. Alright. Let's check this monster out. Man, he's huge. What's his name? I'm the prisoner. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think so. Come on. There we go. Okay. I thought he was too far away from me and I wasn't able to reach him. But what is up with these red eyes? Like, he's mad. Really mad. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. Oh. Come on, man. Go easy. No, you're not. Oh, come on. Oh, I was so close. Yeah, let's retry, definitely. Goodness. I didn't even realize that my health was that low. Like right now. Okay, come on, buddy. Oh, come on. That parry. Should have gotten that parry. I was so slow on that. I know I'm gonna get you, but goodness. Okay. Try that again. I am almost at health bar, but so is he. Oh, come on! This is the third time I'm trying to use my parry, and he just beats me to it. I was so close. And there we go again. Okay. He's just so quick. Okay. Oh boy. I just gotta stop trying to use my parry here. Alright. I already knew I lost that one. It's a bit annoying, but okay. Let's just take my time. Ah. Close. This health bar is not that high. Nope, 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 you're not. No. I was going to use a parry, but I'm not gonna do that mistake again. I've done it so many times. Ah. How many tries this now? I lost count. There we go. Goodness gracious, this took forever. I even lost count. There we go, that door opened now too. I lost count how many times he killed me here. Alright, 1 of 4 petals found. Collect 4 Sama petals to increase max health. And let's go, finally.
Father! Where am I?
Hey, wait!
Father, what's happening to me?
Wait! Who are you? Just disappeared.
That was strange. That was very strange. And oh, I should have probably jumped up maybe. There was some And I'm not able to get back up there. There was something... Whoa. Was something... Let me check down here real quick. There we go. Didn't I just kill you? I do need to get to a wak tree though. I need to fill up my health, so the sooner I can find one, the better. There we go. Oh, another one. Come on. Use a charge attack, hold to break down the door. And there we go, finally. Finally we get to wak tree.
Is it the first time you're meeting a wak tree?
I've seen these trees along my journey, but you're the first to speak.
No. I'm not a wak tree. I live in it. There are many wak trees across the citadel. Their branches are a refuge for us, and also a great help for travelers like you.
Yes, I've noticed.
These trees have always been here, since the start of all life. Their roots are deep, nourished by the primordial athra that resonates within all things. But now, the forest suffers. Amidst the curse, a creature from elsewhere sows more misfortune and desolation. Here, take this. You'll need it.
See what we got at this point. Bauman's Breath. Create an explosion and healing zone that gradually restores health. Nearby enemies are pushed back. Can only be triggered from the ground. This is a level 2 Athra search. I will take it. See. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this one though. This doesn't look like a level 2 though. It doesn't do too much damage like the other one, like this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to this one. I think this one does more damage than the other one. So alright, let me look at the time here. Alright, I think this would be a good stopping point, and we will continue the journey on the next episode. See you then.